I've just been for a second help. So go and help yourself to cheese ball. We're going to start the auction in about probably 10 minutes' time. Now, would you like a song?
No.
Who's going to sing it though, Charlie?
Who's going to sing?
I'm going to sing.
Oh, well, you are.
I'd like to sing
I'd like to teach you well to sing.
an old English folk tune,
But nobody knows the words to it except you.
but I shall need some audience participation, i.e. you repeat the last line of the verse.
Didn't anybody fork out a fiver for you not to sing?
Well,
Are we auctioning that?
we can auction. If you don't want me to sing, it has to be a lot more than 5.
We can auction that.
It's got to be I will sing unless I get a 3-figure sum.
£9.99.
36, 24, 36. Is that a good figure, Charlie?
Can I just point out that the man that said £9.99 is a Bath supporter?
Thank you very much. Got to be Kent. They won.
Who sadly lost yesterday, but Northampton Saints won. But it's the first game to see.
Charlie, that's fine.
Right, do you want a song or not?
Yeah, go on, Charlie.
Because you've got a wedding dress. He's not drinking because I've got a wedding. That's what he's saying. Can we have some bread? I think
It does have a harvest connection. It's a song called John Barleycorn. Does anybody know this?
Yes, because you told me about it earlier.
All right. I'll just tell you a little bit about the song. It sounds quite brutal. That 3 men set out to kill this man.
Oh.
And it was a popular tale.
Was it a singer?
I thought it was very funny. It's a story of death, resurrection, and drinking beer.
Not necessarily at the same time.
The main character is John Barleycorn, and it's the personification of barley. I didn't hear the ducks there. It's a personification of barley, the cereal crop, who is attacked and made to suffer indignities and eventually death.
Timing is everything.
These correspond roughly to the stages of barley growing and cultivation, like reaping and malting. Now, some scholars say the story is pagan, representing the ideology of cycles of nature, spirits, and the pagan harvest, and possibly even human sacrifice. And there could be one of those tonight. After John Barleycorn's death, he is resurrected as beer, bread, and whiskey. Now you know why I like this song. Some have also compared it to the Christian transubstantiation, since his body is eaten as bread and drank as beer. There are many, many different versions of the story which began to appear at least as early as 1568.
You know about that then, Brian?
1556, that's quite early this afternoon.
And whilst they differ slightly, the substance of the song always remained the same. And the poet, have we got any Scots people here?
Yes!
From Glasgow?
Yes.
Right, the Scottish poet Robert Burns also published his own take on the story in 1782.
Oh, really?
Okay? Has Lulu come back yet?
No. She thought better of it. But she will be back.
Right, I've got to get my ear tuned in for this. I haven't really had enough beer.
Give him another bite.
Go for
Charlie,
it.
use your glass.
Go for it, Charlie.
Have a good
you.
slurp of it before you start.
Wet me whistle. Has anybody fallen over this anthill?
Yes.
I'll tell you a story, if I may. And it was when I was a young boy, I was babysit by a couple that are here. They were courting at the time. And their names are Joy and Gilly Wilson. They're sitting here. And I tell you what, I was probably about 6 or 7 at the time, but it was the best sex education They're blushing, aren't they?
We never saw them though.
They're blushing.
We were going to sleep long
Right.
before we got there.
So if you could all join in on the repeat the last line. Do you think we try that? Okay. We'll see how we get on. I want to hear some nice harmonies. So there's only four lines per verse. Right.
Okay.
Right. You're going to get it quite loud in your ear.
12 verses.
There were 3 men came out of the west, their fortunes for to try. And the 3 men made a solemn vow, John Barleycorn would die. John Barleycorn would die. They ploughed, they sowed, they harrowed and thrown clods upon his head. Till these 3 men were satisfied, John Barleycorn was dead. John Barleycorn was dead. It's funny there.
Next.
They let him die for a long, long time, till the rains from heaven did fall. Then little Sir John sprang up his head, and he so amazed them all. He so amazed them all. They let him stand till midsummer's day, and he looks both pale and wan. Then little Sir John has grown a long beard, and he so became a man. He so became a man.
Does anyone want him to stop?
Pull the plug.
Start the curve.
Not quite 3 figures yet.
They have hired men with sharp edged scythes to cut him off at the knee. They've rolled him and tied him around the waist and treated him most barbarously. They have hired men with sharp-edged forks to prick him to the heart. And the loader has served him worse than that, for he's bound him to the cart. He's bound him to the cart. So they wheeled him around and around the field, till they've come unto a...
You're making it up.
I'll have to start again now.
From the top.
So they wheeled him around and around the field till they come upon a barn. And there they've kept their solemn word concerning Barleycorn, concerning Barleycorn. Only another 17 verses. 2 verses ago. They have hired men with crabs tree sticks to split him skin from bone. Look, Kate, I know you're a saint. Right. They have treats. You try singing this. Will you? They hired men with crab trees to split him skin from bone, and the miller has served him worse than that, for he's ground in between two stones. He's ground in between two stones. I think that's about it.
Release that for the art festival and make some money.
I've got another couple of songs, but not while the children are here. Just before we start the auction, I want to announce that the profits this year from the art festival, and this is comparing it with other years. The last one we held was 2019, where we raised about 4,500, but that was after we spent a reinvestment in these two tents and all these tables and chairs, which cost about £2,500. But we did get a grant towards them, 700 quid from SNC. But if we take away the reinvestment, we would have made 6,000 that year, and we made 6,000 the year before that. This year we came in, we think, at 6,500. Wow. On top of that, we actually introduced a thing called the lottery, the bonus ball, lottery bonus ball, even. And that, although we've still got 5 numbers to sell, that will bring in another £600. So we're now up to over 7,100, which is good. And half of the profits from tonight will go to the Fabric Fund, and half will go to the Knights. So we've got this beautiful wooden effigy. I may look like an effigy, but I'm not. But Margaret, and particularly Margaret, has driven the effort to preserve this guy. It's quite unique, isn't he, Margaret?
Yes, he's really, really special.
Have you fallen in love with him?
Oh, there's nothing better that you could ask in a man, you know, just to lay there all the time.
Enough! Children here!
Well done, Margaret.
So anyway, what we raised tonight, and so a number of people have been incredibly generous in making some offers of promises that we're going to auction now. So I'm hoping there'll be other people that are generous in offering donations or money. Huh?
Have you got a card machine?
Yes.
Yes, we have got a card machine, so you can't get out. Without money. Where are you going to be taking the card payment, Anita? Yeah, it's probably over there. So we've got to keep this quite organised. So I'm going to start the auction in about 5 minutes. So if anybody wants to get another drink, because I'm sure, don't go top up with drink and cheese and biscuits. We'll reconvene in 5 minutes. Okay?